This is the Easy Motion Neo Street EN313, and it's essentially built for the street or the city, and it's really feature rich. I mean, this thing's got nice fenders front and rear. It's got a really nice rack that, even though it's bolt-on, it's just like super, extra thick gauge tubing, and it's got a built-in light on the back, built-in light on the front, and they run off of like a dynamo here, and of course the shock absorber, which, while it doesn't have a lockout, provides a lot of cushion while you're riding. And I think in addition to the shock and the seat, which also has sort of these rubber bumpers, just having these larger tires, compared to some of the other Easy Motion bikes, the tires on this bike are wider, and that extra air just provides nice little cushion when you're going over bumps. And then the handlebars, you can see they're swept back a little bit, and that just kind of, as you're riding it, puts your hands in a nice, more relaxed, upright position. You can imagine sitting on this and your body's going to be sort of upright. So whether you have a backpack on or you're using panniers or whatever, your head is up and alert so you can keep your eye out for cars and stuff, because you are riding in the city. So I want to hit the specs real quick on this thing. The battery pack, the motor, the controller, they're all the same for Easy Motion bikes. And in fact, I should back up and tell you that Easy Motion is a part of the BH group, they're from Spain, and they've been making bikes for 100 years. So they're pretty solid, they know what they're doing, they source good components and stuff. And this bike is really no different. It rides really well, and it's actually not too heavy, and you could pedal it just fine. But of course, having that electric assist and throttle mode really helps. So the way it's set up, you've got a twist throttle right here that you can use, and that's if you're in no assist mode here on the controller. And as you sort of work your way up, you go to Eco, which gets you the best range, and then Standard, Sport, and Boost. And of course, you can dial it up that way for pedal assist. You're going to get more like torque and force when you're riding, but you're going to wear the battery down faster. So in terms of spec, the battery is 36 volt 9 amp hour, which is pretty good. That's kind of like standard, I would say, but it's a lithium battery, and those are the lightest, longest lasting batteries. You get like 1,000 plus charge cycles, and the cells are from Samsung. And you can remove this battery. There's like a key, you just pop it off, and you could get a replacement down the road if you really needed to, but it should last several years. In terms of the motor back here, this is a 350 watt geared rear hub motor, and the gears give you a little bit extra torque while you're riding. They do create a little bit more friction than gearless, and there's no regenerative braking or anything offered on this bike. But generally speaking, it does its job, and especially in pedal assist mode, when you're pushing on those pedals, you feel the motor kick in, and it's a really pleasant experience. So one thing I forgot to mention a little bit earlier is that it's got this nice chain protector here, and really that is going to protect your pants when you're pedaling, which is just great because you don't want to get kind of greasy or whatever. It's got lots of speeds to choose from. Got 3 rings in the front and 8 rings in the rear, so it's 24. You've got this nice rear rack with bungee cords at the ready, and they kind of, oh boy, we're losing it. Kickstand. There we go. I like their kickstands a lot. We've got this nice system here. Just pull it down, lock it in. So it's just well thought out. They've done a good job, and this bike rides really nicely. Now they have a couple of different sort of like street bikes, and this one is a little bit smaller, a little bit more squat. You've got 26-inch wheels instead of 29, but they do have an upgrade available, another model. I'm going to go ahead and take it out for you. I'm just going to put it on Eco mode and just show you what it's like to pedal this thing and hear the motor and everything. Okay. So lots of power. So the interesting thing about the way this is set up is it uses a torque sensor. So it responds like right when you push, which is nice, but it kind of keeps going for a little while after you stop pushing, and that's kind of standard on electric bikes. I don't know, just keep that in mind. It works pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and come back a little bit. one of the downsides to this design is that you can't use the twist throttle while you're in pedal assist mode, so you've got to kind of like pull over and adjust the computer or whatever. I'd kind of like to be able to do both, but you know, I guess that's kind of standard on electric bikes. I failed to mention earlier that you've got this adjustable neck, which is nice, but if you're going off-road a lot into sort of rough terrain, it's easier to kind of loosen. That'll get loose. So just keep that in mind, to maybe tighten that up every once in a while if you feel it getting loose. But it is toolless adjustment for sort of pivoting the handlebars and positioning that. All in all, I really like this bike, and I think Easy Motion has done a great job of picking good components, you know, the computer, the battery pack, and the motor, and then they've just sort of suited those to different rides. You've got the road bike, you got mountain bikes, and then this city bike, which, you know, just rides really well. It's a quality ride and good components and stuff. So, you know, for more pictures and full written review and comments and stuff, check out ElectricBikeReview.com. I'll see you there.